My name is Saffy Stillwater, an investigative journalist for the Crooked Valley Chronicle. I just completed my piece on the upcoming election for mayor. Finally, headline news. It's taken a long time for me to get respect around here, especially dealing with the everyday chauvinism I face.
Morning, Saffy.
Sexist!
This article's awfully balanced.
That's what's called being objective.
What's the opposite of objective?
Subjective, I think.
Good. Be that. I want you to put all your backing behind Brad Buckley. He's the future of politics in this city.
I thought you were friends with Mckay, Sutherland.
Times change. Views change. How about a big puff piece on Brad? Perhaps he had some dead relative who inspired him into politics when he was younger. Report that. Hell, you can quote me on it.
We've been digging down that hole. We can't find anything on Brad Buckley. It's as if he appeared out of thin air.
Like Jesus. Headline idea. Brad Buckley is Jesus. Question mark.
Even Jesus was born in a stable. Look, I know you've worked hard on that story about Mckay, Sutherland, but we're just going to have to drop it.
What? Matt, I've worked on this story for a long time.
From now on, we're not to run stories that show Sutherland in a good light. Which, let's face it, was pretty hard to do anyway. I'm sorry. This order comes from up high.
From who? I spent so long on that article. I even remember to spell check it as well this time. All that for nothing.
The boss gets regular visits from the owner, Mr. Geoffrey Goldking. I guarantee you he shut your story down.
Well, maybe I'll pay him a visit and see what his agenda is.
Saffy, no!
Ow!
Goldking's a powerful person. I'm afraid you'll get hurt.
Oh, you're afraid of everything.
I was afraid you'd say that.
I'm flattered you want to write a piece on me.
Well, it is your news outlet, and you are one of the most respected captains of industry in town.
Oh, please stop. But yes, it's true.
I was wondering if I could first ask you about your wealthy background.
Yes, I'd love to say I was a coal miner's son, but no, I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth. Most kids put a stray tooth under a pillow and get a penny. I got a credit card.
Doing research, I've found you frequent the Billington Club quite a lot. I've seen quite a few wealthy moves and shakers visiting there.
Hang on a second, let's stick with something simple. Ask me how I juggle work and family life.
No, I'm conducting this interview. Now about the Billington Club.
And technically, you work for me. I own the paper. So I don't want to answer any more questions about the Billington Club.
What do you have to say about the rumours that the Billington Club is a secret society in place to keep the rich richer?
Secret society? Hang on, don't use those words. Secret society has negative connotations. Stop writing!
What does the secret society have on its agenda next? Rigging the election? World domination?
Guards!
Hey, put me down!
Put her on the next train out of my mansion. No, she does not get a goodie bag.
Hello, Mrs. Stillwater.
Go away, who's there?
A friend. I'm here to tell you your life is in grave danger.
Is this because I don't recycle? I've got a legitimate reason not to. I don't want to.
You prodded the hornet's nest with your interview, but now the bees are coming to sting.
No more insect metaphors, just tell me who you are. Okay, you've took a step forward, but I still can't see you. You're still in the shadows.
Okay, sorry, I thought my face would show up in the light if I took a step forward.
No, it didn't work.
Okay, I'll take another step forward.
Okay, you've shown me your face, but am I supposed to know you? I've never seen your face before. Are you from my childhood?
My name is Ernest Wimmer. I was once a member of the so-called Billington Club.
What is the Billington Club? Ow! Why do people keep pushing me into walls?
Quite simply the most powerful organisation in Crooked Valley, a group of businessmen and women with the sole intention of keeping the status quo, namely keeping themselves and their friends rich and in positions of power.
How do you know this?
There was a time when I...
Hang on a minute, it sounds like you're going to go into like a really sad backstory or something, and it's just really cold, so I was just thinking I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and say you're not a sex pervert and invite you into my apartment so you can tell me your story in the warmth of indoors.
Better?
Better.
I know about the Billington Club because I was once a member of theirs. I was brought in as my sex toy business had been a huge success. They initiated me to show me all the advantages of being part of their secret society. They control everything, and I became drunk with power, and drunk with alcohol. They have an incredible wine cellar. And we would pool our money together to back whichever politician was most lenient with regulations and company taxes. Eventually I became tired of seeing the city rot all in the name of more money. I expressed my concerns with the other members, but they threw me out, and then no one would do business with me. I lost my fortune, lost my home, and ended up walking through the streets as a homeless man, but I'm still used to the rich man's lifestyle. Do you have any idea how many bins you have to root through before you can find yourself a decent tin of caviar?
Look, I'm sorry this has happened to you, but what can I do? Even with your quote and my interview, they're never going to run a negative story on the Billington Club. Goldking owns the paper.
Are there no rival papers you can go to get the article published?
Well, not that many people read in this town. There is one other publication, but it's not very upmarket.
We'll go there tomorrow.
Great. Anyway, I'm going to there.
This is a bit embarrassing for a man of my stature, but can I sleep on your kitchen floor tonight?
Jeez, I've just cleaned it, sorry.
Oh, I'll sleep outside.
Hi, I'm Vanessa, and welcome to Fat Fighters, where we guide the tubby population of Crooked Valley to losing weight. I'm here with Professor Gateau. Hello, Professor.
Hi Vanessa, today we're going to examine the effects of stress and how they cause us to eat more than we should.
Bring on the guinea pigs! So, we took 2 test subjects and subjected them to different levels of stress before setting them loose on a table of buffet food. We took test subject number 1 and put him in a room and got him to fill out some forms. Then we took test subject number 2, kidnapped him, beat him up, starved him for an hour, and chained him to a radiator.
Now we're going to release the test subjects both on the buffet and see how much food they take.
Here comes test subject number 2.
Help! Please! Call the police, I've been attacked!
Surprisingly, the men who hadn't been beaten or starved took much less food from the buffet. His portions were a lot more sensible. Whereas the man who was tortured and imprisoned did take more from the buffet. In fact, he had 1,000 more calories.
Oh my god, he's such a greedy pig!
He's going back for more.
Why is he eating more, Professor?
What we find is that stress, starvation, and physical harm can cause you to psychologically stock up on more food.
Who'd have thought it? So, the results are in. And John, you ate 1,000 more calories than Bob at the buffet. You didn't know it, but you were part of a social experiment to see if stress leads to eating more.
What? You mean the beatings were to see if I ate more?
Yes, you greedy guzzler.
Is my family okay? They threatened my family.
It was just an experiment.
You bastards did this to me! Come here!
You do realise we're not a proper paper. We're a crafts magazine.
The readers of Knitting today are still people who deserve to know about the shady club controlling the city.
The readers of Knitting today do not need their heads filled with such slander and filth.
Goldking, how did you know we were here?
I knew you were up to something. So when you left my house, I placed a small tracking device on your ankle.
Damn it, I wondered why my foot was dragging.
Ernest. Ernest Wimmer, as I live and breathe. My God. That's a pungent aftershave you have there. What is it? Eau de sewage?
You know very well it's the smell of the streets.
Typical. The one day I go out in the public without my nose peg, and I walk into you.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to make a very generous offer for your knitting magazine.
Jesus, on a jet ski. So many zeros.
He's only buying you so you can stop me publishing the story.
Be a good girl, and accept the offer.
Wait a second, Goldking. How's about we settle this like we used to in the old days at the Billington Club?
Mental chess?
Mental chess.
What's mental chess?
A game of chess you play with your mind. If I win, Goldking, you don't buy the magazine. But if you win, then not only will you have the magazine, but I'll be your personal butler.
Don't I, as owner of this company, get a say in this?
Hush now.
This is ridiculous.
Come now, Goldking. There's one thing that Billington Club members love more than money. It's a ridiculous over-the-top wager.
I must admit the thought of you as my personal assistant is tempting my ego. I'm picturing you in a bow tie and roller skates.
What did your last servant die of?
Exhaustion. From carrying me around.
Scared you can't beat me at mental chess?
You take that back.
You're gonna have to beat it out of me.
Black pawn 1 moves forward 2 places.
White pawn 5 moves 2 places forward.
Black pawn 7 moves 1 place forward.
White right bishop moves forward 3 places diagonally northeast.
Oh my god! No idea what's going on.
Black right knight jumps to the right.
White queen moves diagonally 2 places northeast.
Black right castle moves left 1 place.
Right bishop takes black pawn 3 by moving 3 places diagonally northeast.
Fool! Black king takes white bishop. Wait, no, it can't be.
What? What's going on? His king is trapped!
Checkmate.
No! What is this strange feeling I have?
That's the feeling of loss. Now get out of here.
Screw the game, sir. Let's just buy the magazine anyway.
No. A gentleman's wager is worth more than gold. You can run an economy on it. Very well, Earnest. But you haven't seen the last of me. Because we have too many mutual friends not to bump into each other at social gatherings.
Yeah, thanks. This issue of Knitting Today is the highest selling copy ever.
And it's all thanks to our article. So when are you going to do now things are back to normal?
Well, actually, things haven't changed. The Billington Club's still in existence, and I'm still using a rat as a pillow.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot it doesn't really solve your problems, does it?
This is long overdue, but you don't have any spare change, do you?
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't give money to homeless people. You usually spend it on booze.
Anyway, I would really like a copy of Knitting Today so I can have a copy of the article for my mantelpiece, or the trash can lid I'm using as a mantelpiece at the moment.
You can't get one, they're sold out everywhere.
Sold out? Impossible!
I don't have a copy.
I tried to get one of them from the local store but got told all the magazines in stock were gone.
Wow, somebody must really like the magazine.
Never underestimate the man with all the money in the world. Every single copy of the article has been bought. So no one will get to read about the Billington Club. Ha!